everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Makeup by Mackenzie, and I am Mackenzie, obviously. Today we're doing something I am very, very excited about. We are going to be diving into the Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy Summer Collection box. This is a limited edition collection that they are releasing just for the summertime, and it is available right now on wetnwild.com. And I'm very, 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 very excited about it. I absolutely love Wet n Wild. I've enjoyed a lot of their products, and so this is the first full collection I'm ever reviewing. I purchased this with my own money, so this video is not sponsored by Wet n Wild, although Wet n Wild, call me. Why don't we go ahead and open this, just to see, you know, what the inside is like. Ah! Isn't this gorgeous? It's so colorful. I mean, look at that. Look at all of the colors. So I'm very, very excited to be reviewing this today. Alrighty, so let's not prattle along any longer. Everybody, grab a snack, grab a drink, maybe a mojito, something very summery, and let's dive right into this. Without any further ado, let's play with some makeup, shall we? So the Flights of Fantasy Collection box retails for $34.99 on their website. And this is what they have to say about it. Soar into summer with a curated collection inspired by the feathers of Allen's and Costa hummingbirds. Eyes feature a range of purples, blues, greens for a dramatic shimmering look. Lips are glossed in reds, pinks, and corals for a vibrant summer pout. Cheeks are flushed in a combination of vivid pigments for a unique summer glow. Alright, so this includes this cute, adorable pin. I mean, honestly, Wet n Wild, y'all are so extra. And then we've got 3 new Color Icon eyeshadow quads, 2 Mega Liner liquid eyeliners. One is metallic and one is not. 4 new lip glosses, 3 new baked blushes, a new lip scrub, and a new primer water spray. So we're going to be trying all of those out today. Obviously, we're going to start with the lip scrub. So this is the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Lip Scrub, like that, and I got it in Pecker Up. Pecker, because it's based on birds. Yeah. So it's really cute. It looks like this is watermelon scented. It comes in 2 different types. There's the watermelon one called Pecker Up, and then there is a orange one called Citrus Elixir. It's deliciously sweet and made with extra fine sugar. These will buff away dead skin from your lips, keeping them soft and feeling heavenly. Features Maru seed butter, which has excellent moisturizing and nourishing properties, and Takuma seed butter that acts as an emollient, lubricant, and moisturizing agent. Wet n Wild stuff is cruelty-free, gluten-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free, and vegan. So let's go ahead and crack this open. Wow, that's definitely watermelon scented. Very pink. Alright, let's dip right in here. Ooh, tastes good. Let me wash this off real quick, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I really like that. It smells good, it tastes good. My lips do feel nice and moisturized, and they feel smoother. So that's a pretty good one. Let's see how much this... If you were to buy this separately without the box, it retails for $3.99. So that's a pretty good deal. And you get 0.35 ounces. So that's pretty good. So the next thing before I put any foundation or anything on is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water Spray. Can I just say, the packaging with this collection, with all of the hummingbird and bird of paradise little motifs here, I love it, because I lived in the Azores for a little while. I lived there for about 2 years, because I talked about in my intro video that my parents were in the Air Force, so we moved around quite a bit, and one of the places we lived in was the Azores, and there were birds of paradise flowers and aloe vera plants and hydrangeas and all of those different types of flowers all over the place. It gives me a little bit of nostalgia So I really like that aspect of this collection. Okay, so this is the Photo Focus Primer Water Spray, and it retails online if you were to buy it separately from the box for $4.99. 1.69 fluid ounces, that's pretty good. Give your skin some love with just a few spritzes of perfection that will keep you refreshed and glowing all summer long. Lightweight primer spray can be used to prep, set, and refresh makeup throughout the day. So if their claims are correct, this can be used as a primer and as a setting spray at the end. So that means I'm going to be using this as my setting spray for the day as well. So let's get started by using this as my primer first of all, and I'm going to spray this all over my face. And I'm hoping this is a lot like their other setting sprays because their mist for those is really, really nice. So let's see how this goes. Let's see here. Whew. Yeah, so the mist for that is really nice and fine, but it feels really nice and cool, so I can see how it would be really nice to kind of refresh yourself throughout the day. So it does feel a little bit like a little bit tacky, but not super tacky, so well, let's hope that it does its job and holds my makeup on all day. Alright, so I'm going to do my makeup, and with the magic of editing, I will be back ready to test out the other products of this box. Alrighty, I am back. I went ahead and put foundation on, I put eyeshadow primer on, I put concealer on, I set my face, I put bronzer on, I did my eyebrows. So let's start off with the eyeshadows. I have not swatched or touched these, I've only opened them, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect in terms of pigment or anything. Alright, so let's see what Wet n Wild has to say about these. So these retail for $2.99 each if you were to buy them separately from the box. Give your eyes a taste of summer with these intensely colorful shadows created to apply evenly and blend smoothly, preventing fading and creasing. Features a highly pigmented and pearl defense formula to create a unique satiny texture that lasts all day. Applies evenly and blends smoothly, won't fade or crease. We have three different new eyeshadow quads. We have the Hasta La Costa Baby. It's got a matte transition shade, and it's got three shimmery eyeshadows, two obviously very pretty colors, and this one is a little bit more of a neutral shimmer finish. Let me go ahead and swatch them, why not? Alright, so I'm gonna try the teal bluey turquoise shade. Oh yes. Oh yeah. That is pigmented. Look at that. Alright, so let's try the purple now. Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty good too. That one will take a little bit of building. Alright, let's try the brow bone shade there. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Which is surprising because it's like a white, like an off-white shade, and normally these ones aren't very, they can be harder to get to show up, especially with drugstore brands, but that one is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and try the transition shade, that's the matte one, in the quad. Okay, so that one's going to take a little bit of building up. So that one's a little bit more powdery than the others. It's definitely there, it's just kind of hard to see it on camera. But it would definitely work as a transition shade, I think. Then we have the Stop Ruffling My Feathers. This is a little bit more neutral, I think. It's probably the most neutral out of the three. So again, a matte transition shade and then three shimmery shades. This shade is the one that like screams out to me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yes. So that is a coppery bronzy sort of shade. So let's go to the big shade here. This looks like a pink with like a gold reflect to it. Ooh. Oh yeah. So that's definitely almost like a rose gold sort of moment there. Alright, let's try that shade there. Yeah, that one's nice. That would be a really good inner corner or on the lid shade. Yeah, it's super shiny. So that looks like that's gonna be that's a nice palette. I really like that one. I think those colors work really well together. And then the last one is the Flock Party, which is very warm toned. It's got, again, a matte transition shade and then 3 shimmery shades, which one of them's a gold, which is kind of fun. Ooh, okay, that's pretty nice. It's a little bit more of a bronzy gold, so it's not like a yellowy gold, it's more of a bronzy gold. Alright, let's try this deeper pink maroon, pink fuchsia sort of shade. Ooh, that one's pretty. That one's going to take a little bit of building to get kind of that color that you want, but it's definitely shiny. Alright, and then I guess we'll go ahead and swatch the light pink shade in this one. Ooh, that one's having a little bit of trouble. Alright, so that one takes a little bit of building up too. It would probably be nice as like a inner corner highlight, and it might work best if it was applied wet as well. I'm going to use the transition shade from the Flock Party palette as my transition for today. Get that on a fluffy brush. It's definitely a little bit more powdery. Alright. It's going to take a little bit of building to get the pigment to kind of show up. Okay, there we go. We're starting to get something. Alright, so this is looking like a nice transition shade for my skin tone. Okay, so we've got that transition shade down. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this shade here, this transition shade from the Stop Ruffling My Feathers palette. I'm going to use this as to deepen up the outer crease. So I'm just taking a slightly smaller fluffy brush and I'm going to take that there. These really are blending out super nicely. Certainly makes it really helpful and really easy to work with. And I'm just going back with that other brush just to blend the two together a little bit. So now I'm just going to take that same color and I'm going to start pulling it into the outer third of my lid, starting at the crease and just kind of fluffing it in. It's just going to help to add some depth to that outer third there. I'm going to take this shade from the Stop Ruffling My Feathers palette. I am going to use that on my lid. Just going to get that on a flat packing brush. So it's nice and soft right now, and it's still very, very pretty. So if I wanted it to be nice and soft, this would be, it still looks really pretty this way, but I'm gonna see what happens when I apply it wet. So I'm just gonna get some of it on my brush here again. And then I'm gonna take our primer water, just gonna give it a quick spritz there. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, that's a really pretty color. Yeah, I'm kind of living for this color. So that's what we have so far. I'm gonna take this shade on a smudger brush and I'm going to bring it down onto the lower lash line. Just keeping it towards the outer corner here. Now I'm taking a pointed fluffy brush and I'm taking our transition shade, and that's gonna help to smoke out that lower lash line a little bit. Sort of blend it out just a teeny bit. Now I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and I'm going to go over the edges to blend them out. Alrighty, so that's looking really pretty so far. I'm going to take a break from the eyeshadows to look at the eyeliners. So we've got two eyeliners. Liquid eyeliners. One is a metallic liquid eyeliner, and this is in the shade Gilded Wings. And then we have the liquid eyeliner in the shade Winged and Wild, or Winged and Wild. Let's go ahead and swatch these. Alright, so that's a gold one. Whoa, that is very gold. So it's not just like a gold glitter. It is a gold eyeliner. Wasn't expecting that. Good for you, Wet n Wild. Alright, so let's try this other one. Ooh. That is like a forest green color. That's a cool color. Okay, so the gold is fabulous. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. And then the green is pretty pigmented too. It's not nearly as vibrant as the gold, but it certainly is a unique color. All right, so I think I'm going to try the green on my eyes today. I'm going to try doing a very thin line here. Okay, so I love this color as an eyeliner. I will say the only thing I don't really care for when it comes to this, I find that this kind of applicator is really difficult to work with, especially because this is so long and so flimsy that it makes it really hard to get a very precise line. I think this color is really pretty, and if you had a different brush that you could use for the liquid eyeliner, I think this eyeliner is really nice. It's very pigmented. It's a matte finish, which is nice. Now I have got my eyes done for the most part. I put on some mascara off of camera, and so I'm going to really quick use one of these shades to highlight. I'm going to use this shade from the Hasta La Costa Baby palette, this shade right here. I'm just going to take a small flat packing brush. Take some of that on there. Oh yeah, that's nice. That would be a really nice face highlighter too. I think this is a little too white of a highlight for this look because this look is very pinky. And so I'm going to take this shade from the Stop Ruffling My Feathers little quad, and I'm just going to put that right over the top, just to kind of make it a little less white. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, so let's move on to the blushes. Now the blushes, to me, the shades are interesting. This is the shade Don't Flutter Yourself. First of all, before we even talk about like the shades, can we just talk about this pan print, this pan press? Look at that! I love consistency, and this is consistency. I mean, this is the bird that's on the front of the box. It's just so cute. Okay, but this shade looks like it's the most normal. So let's go ahead and swatch this one. That's what it looks like on the finger there. That is a very shimmery blush. Ooh, that could almost be a highlighter. Wow, that is a very shimmery blush. Okay, we'll have to see about that one. Alright, then this one I think would be way too deep for me to use as a blush. But for somebody with a deeper skin tone or a darker skin tone than me, this would be gorgeous. This is the shade Dare to Soar. So let me go ahead and swatch this for y'all as well. That's what it looks like on the finger. I'll swatch that right here. That's a really pretty color. It's right there. Yeah, that's really pretty. Then we've got this one. This one is intriguing to me because this is like straight up gold. And I don't normally think of blushes as gold. So this is the shade Hummingbird Hype. So that's it right there. So let's go ahead and swatch that. That's it right there. Yeah, that's straight up gold. Yeah, so that's it right there. That's a highlighter. That's not a blush. That's a highlighter, Wet n Wild. It's a gorgeous highlighter. It's just not a blush. That is a highlighter. I mean, this one too seems to me almost like a highlighter as well. So let's see what Wet n Wild has to say about them, because I'm really curious whether they mean these as a blush or if they mean these as highlighters. Oh, I forgot to mention that the liquid eyeliners retail for $2.99 in stores or online if you want to buy them separately from the box. The Color Icon Baked Blushes, they retail for $4.99 separately from the box if you want to buy them online. And here's what they say. Radiate like never before with these new blush colors that blend beautifully onto the skin to achieve a mesmerizing tropical glow. The formula's microfine pearl pigments boost skin glow for a polished look. Okay, so they are meant to be glowy. So let's go ahead and try this one. This is the Don't Flutter Yourself. I feel like this one is probably going to work the best as a blush on my skin tone, personally. So I'm just going to take my fluffy blush brush and dip it right in there. Well, that's a pretty color. It is very shimmery. Very, very shimmery. So you definitely don't need a highlight if you are using this as your blush. It's very pretty as a blush. I will say that right now. It is so pretty. This one, which is the Hummingbird Hype, would look really nice as a highlighter. So I'm going to try it that way. So I'm just going to take my highlighting brush, and I'm not going to put any more on my cheeks because I certainly don't need any more glow on my cheeks. I'm not going to put any of it on my nose because I think it's a little bit too dark for my skin tone to be used as like a highlighter. Where I am going to try it, though. Yes. You see that? That is a really nice little glow there. It's a little dark for my skin tone, but on my shoulders it doesn't look like it's too dark. It looks like I've got this kind of nice sun-kissed glow on my shoulders. Ooh, I am looking glowy today. Oh my goodness, look at my glow. Look at my glow. Look at my glow. Okay, stop it, Mackenzie. The last thing to try out is the lip glosses. These lip glosses retail for $3.99 separately from the box. And it says, give your lips a vibrant summer pout with these ultra pigmented glosses that deliver a brilliant mirror-like finish. The super rich formula features vitamin E to improve lip texture, Maru seed butter, which has excellent moisturizing and nourishing properties to keep lips soft. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm first going to try on the shade Featherless, which is the lightest shade here. Ooh, that's a pretty color. This is Featherless, all on the lips. I think this is a really pretty color. It's really great for my skin tone. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It almost feels oily, like I've put some sort of like essential oil on my lips, which I think that's a very nice feeling because it makes your lips feel very hydrated and not sticky either. Okay, so next I'm going to try out the next darkest shade, which is the shade Fly Gal. Alright, so this is a really pretty color. It's a cool, like, blue undertone pink, and I think it's really, really pretty. So this is Fly Gal swatched. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with Pout of Paradise, which is a orange lip gloss. Whoa, that is definitely opaque, my goodness. Alright, so this is Pout of Paradise swatched. This is a really fun color. It's definitely not like an everyday sort of color, but it's super fun. And it's a darker, more of a burnt orange, so it's not like, blah, in your face orange. But it's definitely a noticeable color, and it's definitely going to start some conversations. But it's a really fun color, wow. So again, Pout of Paradise. Alright, and now the last one. This is Shut the Pluck Up. Oh my gosh, that's a funny name. Shut the Pluck Up. Okay, and this is a purpley plummy sort of shade. Alright, so this is Shut the Pluck Up swatched. This is a really pretty color. It's definitely more sheer than the other two, but it gives it almost a berry sort of tone rather than a plum, because this kind of looks like more of a purpley plum. But on the lips, it actually appears to be more berry and has a little bit more of a pink undertone to it. Yeah, this is a pretty color. So again, shut the pluck up. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do before we wrap up this video is go ahead and spray my face with the primer water, using it as a setting spray this time. So let's hope that works. That was super fun. Okay, so let me go through everything and kind of let you guys know what my final thoughts are. So let's start off with the lip scrub. To me, the lip scrub is kind of an extra thing. It's not something I think you need to run out and get, but I think if you really like lip scrubs and you really like watermelon or you really like orange, these smell good, they taste good, and they work. So this is a good option for you. The primer spray I really like. It's really refreshing. My skin looks really great. It looks dewy, yet it looks like it's gonna stay for a really long time. So I think that this primer is a go for me. The eyeshadows are great. Honestly, these are some really nice palettes. This one is by far my favorite. This is the Stop Ruffling My Feathers. By far my favorite. I think these are the most pigmented out of the three. The eyeshadows in general are a win for me. The blushes, I think these are really great. I definitely think that this one is not a blush, it's a highlighter, but I think that it would look really nice on different skin tones. I like how the box is inclusive of different skin tones as well. I think these would look really nice on a range of different people. It certainly looks nice right there. So these are a win for me. These are also a win for me. At first I was kind of skeptical about the green shade, but I actually really like it with this pinky brownie sort of look I have going on. The gold is super impressive. I think this is a really, really pretty color. I don't like the applicator. I think it's really flimsy and hard to work with, so I think you're going to want to get a different brush to help you get a really nice, precise line. But other than that, these are great eyeliners. And last but not least, the lip glosses. These are awesome. I am currently wearing Featherless, and I think all of these are really great. This is definitely the most opaque one out of all of them. This is the shade Pout of Paradise. It's the most unique color, and it's the most opaque, so you're really getting a lot of bang for your buck with this one. The other ones are super nice too. They're a little bit more of your conventional lip glosses, but I think there's kind of a lot of options here for everyone. So honestly, this collection is bomb. Like, I'm really excited about all of the things in this palette, and I'm not just saying that because I love Wet n Wild. These are honestly amazing. Makes me very excited for the summer, and I think my makeup looks fly today. I mean, seriously though, I'm feeling my oats right now. If you have tried any of the products from this collection, please let me know what you think down in the comments below. Also, check out my GoFundMe campaign. I'm trying to get better equipment for my YouTube channel so I can make better quality videos for you guys, and so that when I review products like this, you can really see how well they work. So if you're interested in that, please check out the link that I will have listed for you down below. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at MUBYMackenzie. And if you like this video, please give it a big ol' thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, makeup has no rules. They're more like guidelines. So, you do you, boo-boo. Alright, I'll see you next time, everyone. We are 2 mega liner liquid lipsticks. Maru. Serious now, Mackenzie. Created to apply evenly and blend smoothie. I'm going to. Alrighty. Now what do I want to do? Yes. Okie dokie. Maru, yeah.